Hello, here is another video for seniors or people that are new to exercising. These are meant to get you guys moving while we are safe at home. So we're just gonna do a full body workout to get all of us moving and all of our body parts moving, okay? So let's go ahead and start. If you're gonna use a chair for the video, you can use a chair. Or if you're able to stand and have good balance, then you can stand and do these exercises. But have a chair handy because some of them, will work good with the chair, okay? So we also have some water bottles. If you want to use some water bottles for some weights, you can do that. And then we're going to use a little ball today. If you have a little ball, a tennis ball, anything light that you're going to be able to grab. Now, if you don't have a ball, don't worry about it. You can do the exercises without a ball, okay? And just do them, bringing your hands and not moving the ball around. Okay, so let's get started. And this one is for my mother-in-law, Donna, who is safe at home. She is a senior and she's been doing the videos, and I'm happy to say happy birthday to her. We don't get to be together because of the stay at home and safe at home. So this is for her on her birthday. Okay, happy birthday, Donna. All right, so we're gonna get warmed up by punching, all right? If you are able to stand and punch, your balance is good, and you feel able to stand and punch, you can stand and punch. Now, if you have issues with your balance or you can't stand for a long period of time, you can sit and punch, okay? You want to sit on the edge of your chair, sitting tall and punching. So either one, sitting, standing, whatever works best for you, okay? Getting our shoulders warmed up. Okay. So after we punch a little bit, we're going to do a bit of a march, okay? Again, if you want to sit, stay seated, go ahead and march in place. So you're just going to bring your feet up a little bit, marching in place. If you're standing, you can march in place. And if you're standing and you want a little bit of balance, go ahead and hold on to the side of the chair if you want a little bit of help. So work with your body and do the variation that you feel comfortable with. So we're marching. Everyone's marching. Sitting, standing, or standing with a little bit of hand on the chair. Okay, we're going to go back to the punching, okay? So standing or sitting with the punching. I hope everyone's well out there. I hope you're encouraged by the video. I bet you're all missing your families. We're all missing you. Everyone's missing each other. We want to be together. And hopefully we'll just continue to take care of each other and help one another by staying safe, keep moving, and maybe getting some texts out there, text, call, anything you can do, okay, to stay in touch. Okay, now we're going to go back to the marching. So marching in place, marching holding on to this chair, or marching sitting, whichever one works for you, okay? You can hear my chair squeaking when I march. Are your chairs squeaking? Mine is. That's okay though. I'm still moving. Okay. And good. Okay, now if you're sitting down, you're gonna scooch towards the front of the chair so you can sit tall. Use your abs, keep it tight, shoulder blades back, up and down, okay? Or up, back and down, I should say. Okay, so we're gonna reach forward with both arms, just straight ahead and down, okay? Bring them out and down. And if you have like a compromised shoulder where you don't have the mobility, just bring it up as high as you can, okay? And work with your bod. Make sure you're breathing. A lot of people want to hold their breath when they first start exercising. It's very common. I've seen it all the time. I've been training people for 8 years. So you want to make sure you're breathing. Controlled breaths. Just relax. And keep moving. Okay, last time. Okay, now let's go back to the legs. Now, if you have a ball, you're going to take the ball, you can put it down by your foot, you're going to put your foot on the ball, and you're going to roll in and out, okay? And it's going to be a little challenging, just because you want to roll it from toe to heel, toe to heel. If you don't have a ball, pretend, okay? Let's say you don't have a ball, pretend that you're rolling it out, heel to toe. Heel to toe, okay? Couple more, and good. All right, now to the other side. You have the ball, you're gonna set it down. You're gonna heel to toe, heel to toe. Okay, and if you don't have a ball, same thing, the same motion, just pretend. Rolling it out. You're going to feel that in your quads. If you have to take a little break, take a little break. There's no problem with that. Okay, now we're going to go back to the ball. Now, if you have the ball, you're going to bring it up here, put it in the other hand, and pass it. Sit tall, pass it to the other hand, and bring it all the way down. Now, if you don't have the ball, you just do it without it. Reach it up, pretend that you're passing it, and then bring it down. Pass the ball, bring it down. Again, if there's any issues, if there's any shoulder issues, mobility problems, just don't even use the ball and bring it up as high as you can. Let's say one arm can only come here. Bring it up like you can, and then down. Just do what you can, okay? Make it work. We're going to keep everything moving, all right? We got 2 more. And good. Now we're going to go back to the legs. Yeah, now, if you have a ball, you're going to pass it under the leg, okay? Under the leg. Now, no ball, you know what to do. Just pretend. Okay, pretend like you're passing the ball. Okay, last one. Okay, now we're going to go to the other side and pass it. Sitting tall. Again, make sure you're breathing. Almost there. We got one more. And good. Okay, now we're going to go back to the arms again. Okay, so if you have water bottles, go ahead and grab water bottles. We're going to do some bicep curls with the water bottles. If you have cans at home, you can use cans, canned food. Or if you actually have weights and you know what weight is appropriate for you, then use a weight. Okay, so we're going to sit tall. Let your arms hang down next to you, slight bend in your elbows. We'll just do an alternating bicep curl, okay? You want to focus on sitting tall. That's going to work your core. Good posture, squeezing your shoulder blades slightly together. Pretend like, I used to know, my dad used to tell me all the time, get your shoulders back, Beth. So, you know, I always hear him in my head telling me that. So, good posture. Get your shoulders back. Good, we got a few more. Last one, one, and one. All right, now we're gonna go to legs, okay? Back to legs. I try to alternate from upper body to lower body. That way, when we're working our arms, our legs get a little break, and then we work our legs, our arms will have a little bit of a break, and so we can just keep moving, okay? All right, so let's go to the legs now, and now we're gonna sit tall, you're gonna bring the leg out, and back to the center, okay? Side, center. And again, work within your limits. So if you can only bring it here, bring it there, okay? Working within our limits, guys. Just keep moving. Okay, now we're gonna go to the other side. Again, sitting tall. I don't know, I might hit my water bottles over there. It's close. Looks like it's gonna be okay though. There you go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so let's go back to the upper body. So you're gonna reach forward. Now we're gonna work our back. You're just gonna pull in, squeezing your shoulder blades together gently. Reach forward and pull. I'll show you what this looks like from the side. Here, and pull. Gentle pull. Row. It's a row motion to work our between our shoulder blades. Okay. So you're just gonna do that. And you can do this one you can do standing or sitting, whichever you like. If it feels okay to stand, your balance is good, you can stand on this one. Last one. Okay, so now we're gonna go to legs. So we're gonna do squats. If you can stand up, I want you to stand up and come around to the back of the chair so you have something to hold on to, okay? We're gonna do squats. I'm gonna turn the chair. You don't have to turn your chair, just so you can see, all right? Holding the chair. You do little squats, just like that. So you go, butt goes back and down, okay? Now, if you cannot stand and you're sitting in the chair, I'm gonna show you what you can do. Okay, we're going back to working legs. So continue squatting if you can squat, standing. If not, while you're sitting, just bring your legs out a little bit and work your quadriceps, okay? Bring it forward, like rolling the ball, but you can keep your foot even closer to the ground on this one because you're gonna be doing a little bit longer, okay? So, okay, and let's have a little break, okay? So a little break, we're gonna do 3 sets of those squats, okay? Squatting, it's like getting in and out of chairs, so we wanna keep that motion, right? That's what you're doing when you sit down in a chair, is you're doing a squat. So we wanna practice that to keep our strength up in our legs, okay? Okay, break's over. Let's go back to this. Now if you're seated, remember, you're just gonna do the leg extension, leg extension, leg extension. If you're able to stand, let's do a squat. Here we go. So sit down, stand up. Now, as you stand up, I want you to squeeze your butt when you get to the top. Squeeze it. Sit down, and then squeeze it at the top. Okay, you push your hips forward and squeeze your butt. Get those glutes activated. And one more. Okay, little break again. We have one more set. If you're sitting and extending your legs, break, okay? Whew. All right, Break time's over. Let's get to our last set. Or our last set. Here we go. And your feet are about the same width as your hips, okay? And your toes are slightly pointed out when you're doing this. All right, last time. And make sure you're breathing again. Want to make sure you're always breathing. Here we go. Like I said, a lot of people hold their breath. We want to try not to do that. We want to look forward while you're squatting. You sit your butt back, chest is up, and you squeeze your butt as you come to the top. Boom, squeeze it, and boom. And last one, and good. Okay, let me get this situated again real quick before we continue. All right, now we're gonna go back to the upper body, okay? So let's get out our water bottles again, and we're gonna do a shoulder press. So you're gonna take your water bottles, you're gonna hold them here, and sit at the kind of the end of your chair again. Sit tall. Looks like this when this is about how my arms are, and I'm gonna push it up and down, and then up and down, okay? If you can stand and do this, and your balance is good, and you can stand, you can do this standing, okay? Just like that. Pressing it while standing. Now, if you can't stand, it's all good to do it in the chair, okay? So just keep moving. Keep those muscles working. And if you cannot do a shoulder press, let's say one of your shoulders is compromised, just work the one you can. And if you don't have water bottles, you can do this without the water bottles, okay? It's about keeping our bodies moving in all the different ranges of motion. Okay, we got a little break and a little break, okay? So I'm gonna take a little break and then we'll go back to that. Okay, so again, if you have water bottles and you want to use them, use the water bottles or little weights. Depends on what you have at home. Cans are also a good option. If you don't, just do it with your hands, nothing else, okay? Let's do one more set. Bring it here, and then push it up. Shoulder press. If you have water bottles, you're pressing those bottles. A few more. And if you get tired and you need to rest, go ahead and rest, okay? And last one. All right, we're gonna go back to legs. Now, if you're staying seated on this one, I'm gonna have you do just a a heel raise, okay? So you're gonna sit tall, you go up on your toes and down. Up on your toes and then down, okay? Now, if you can do this standing and you wanna use the back of the chair for balance, you can. Okay, stand in back of the chair, up on your toes and down. Up on your toes, so seated or standing, getting those calves, working those calves, okay? Up on the toes and down. Now, if you start to get a cramp in your calves, happens to a lot of people, take a break, okay? If anything ever hurts, stop, okay? Go ahead and stop the exercise if something hurts and break, okay? We're gonna have a little breaky and go 2 rounds of those, okay? So we're doing 2 sets of the heel raises. And if you feel like that's enough for your body, if your calves are tight or you feel like they're gonna cramp, go ahead and sit one out, all right? And you can build up to it. All right, so let's do the second round for those that are gonna continue. Just going up on the toes and down, up and down, okay? I think I hear my husband talking upstairs. I wonder if you guys can hear that. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe he's calling his mama for her birthday. Happy birthday, Donna. Okay, last one. And good. All right, let me move my chair back. And we're gonna go back to the upper body again, okay? Okay, we did our rows. Let's go ahead and work our deltoids, okay? So if you wanna do the standing, you can do it standing. You can bring your arms like this. So from the side, have this angle here. You're gonna bring it up and down, all right? So that looks like this way. Now, if you want a little bit of weight for this, and seated, is this here, okay? Now, if you want to hold a little bit of weight for this, you can hold your water bottles, which the deltoids are a little muscle group, so even water bottles will feel like a pretty good challenge, okay? So just like that, just bringing them up. You're keeping your elbows below your shoulders. Let me show you from here. See that? See how they stay below? So I'm not doing this. I'm just keeping it out just like that. Okay? And rest. All right? Little break. We're going to do 2 rounds of that. Okay? Little breaky. And if you're using the water bottles for your weights, you might not want to drink it. Because then you'll have one that's too empty or a little bit low. All right, here we go. Let's do round 2. Bring them up and down. Keeping your elbows below your shoulders, working those deltoids, sitting tall. Good. It's looking good, guys. I know you're home and I know you're working. I love it. I love seeing the message that you guys that you're moving. You're able to do this while you wait to see your trainers. June, it was wonderful hearing from you, saying that you have a personal trainer. And break. That's wonderful. I'm happy to hear that my mother-in-law is doing this. That's awesome, Donna. And Francie, one of my sassy seniors from the Y. So good job, guys. All right, now if you have the ball, we're gonna go around the back with the ball. If you don't have the ball, just pretend, okay? So you're gonna go around, grab the ball, and bring it back. Then alternate the other direction. So every time you switch it, which way you're passing it. Now, if you have anything wrong with your shoulder, you might feel it on this one as you reach back. So if you can't reach back all the way, just reach back as much as you can, and you don't even have to pass the ball, okay? So it just would look like this, all right? A little bit, if you can't reach it all the way around, if you can't even reach around at all, that's okay. Work with what you got, okay? Bring it around, a couple more. And if you can work faster, let's say your shoulders are good and you want to challenge your proprioception, go fast. It's up to you, okay? And rest, okay? Little break. Okay, we got one more of these, all right? We're getting close to being done, guys. We're almost there. We got about 5 more minutes, all right? Okay, second set. Ready? With the ball or without it? And let's go. I can't remember if we did the one where we pass it over our head. Well, I guess I'll save it till next time. Because we're going to legs after this. I do want to work the glutes with the donkey kick. So 2 more. And good. Okay, so you can set your ball down. Now, if you can stand, I want you to stand for this one because It's pretty much needed for this one, but if you can't, I'll have you do something else, okay? So, if you can't stand, I want you to bring your leg up a little bit and do little circles with your foot. Can you see that? You do little circles like that, and then reverse. Just little ones, okay? So that's what you're doing if you can't do this next exercise, if you can't stand. Now, if you can stand, you're gonna stand behind the chair, and we're gonna do, bring it back, leg forward and back. So as you push your leg back, you're gonna squeeze your butt. It's a subtle move, you're extending it back, squeezing your glutes. You should feel it right here, maybe a little bit in your hamstrings too, okay? So you can lean on the chair a little bit, touch the chair for balance, push it back, straighten the leg, squeeze your butt, all right? So straighten, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, we got one more. All right, now we're gonna switch to the other side. All right, and here we go. Now, if you've done both ankles with the little circles, just go ahead and hang out with us for a minute. We're gonna be done with this, and then we'll move on together. If you wanna do a second set of the little ankle circles, the little foot circles, then go for it while we finish up this leg. And good. Okay, now let's all get back together here. Okay, last thing before we're all done, if you're seated, you're gonna sit tall. You can hold on here if you want. You're gonna go open and close. Try to jump your feet open and close, just like that, okay? Jump it open and close. So you guys are gonna do that, and if you can stand, we're gonna do this, okay? So out to the side and center. So if you're seated, you're jumping your legs out, open and close. If you can stand, you're bringing the leg out to the side and back to the center. This leg, guys, that you're standing on, you're gonna feel that. That's normal for you, that leg to feel tired like it does right now, because it's holding your body weight, okay? So you're standing tall, your hips feeling it, and this leg is feeling it. And good, break. If you're jumping it out and in, take a little break. We're gonna do the other side, okay? Ready? And go. Out to the side and center. Standing tall. Again, the standing leg, you're gonna feel that. You're gonna feel your body weight, trying to keep your body stable. Try not to swing the leg, like try not to do that. Try to keep it under control. Working your hips, okay? Working your abductors to bring it out. And if you're sitting in the chair, you're jumping those knees out and together. Legs out and together. 2 and 1 more. And good. All right. Okay, guys. Well, I think that's it for today. Let's do a gentle stretch, just for a minute. Nice, gentle shoulder roll, okay? Seated or standing. And now if you're able to twist, a nice, gentle twist. Work within your limits. Just twist as far as it feels okay. If you're seated, you can do this. Okay. Now back to the center. Now we're gonna inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach out. 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, out, and last time. And good. All right, guys, until next time, stay safe, stay at home, and let's take care of each other. Bye.